Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Hair Impact. I'm Cassandra Hiles, your host. And today we're going to talk about three rocks that we make paint, that we always make paint, even today. So these are called earth pigments. If you don't know the term, in another blog post we did, it's about natural paints that we find in nature. And the the group is called mostly as amber. Maybe the word as color, but amber is a kind of rock. Now today I have a yellow amber and red one. There are other rocks colors too. You can find purple or brown amber again, but this is what I have in my collection. I'm going to talk about that. So, I mean, it's easy to understand why you cannot see this, unfortunately, but if you touch it, it's easy to understand. Maybe you can see it, it's a bit reddish there. It's easy to understand why we use them paint, just so colorful, and it's easy to make it powder and just make a paint from their powder. So if you want to learn how to do it, there's a link in this post to the previous post I already mentioned. So ochra, it's iron actually. It's because of the chemistry, that's why we have the colors. It's oxide iron. And because of chemistry again, we have different kind of oxide iron, different types. We have different kind of colors. Now, the reddish is because of a mineral called hematitis, which is a Greek word, and in hema in Greek is blood, and that's why you understand everything when every rock that has got this type of mineral hematitis is reddish, and that's red amber has also. So these two are amber, and then there's another type of earth pigments we're going to talk today. It's ochre. So that one is actually more. If you don't can see it, no, you cannot see it. Well, my hands are now brown because of that. So amber is brownish, and if you make it powder, and then if you burn it, which you call burn ochra, amber, burn amber, it became a little bit red because the chemistry changed, and we have the mineral of hematitis again, and that's why the burn amber, the burn ochra again, the burn ochra amber is reddish. So you can actually test it yourself. You can take a piece, make a powder, and then burn it to your stove. Just be careful of that, and then you'll see change to red. It's a really great thing to see how chemistry and geology are changing things. So this two ochra, and the brown is amber. So these three rocks we have in Cyprus. It's the ophiolite, and they're chemical rocks. So because of the volcano, if you know, ophiolite is actually underground volcano activities, volcanic rocks. And at the top, because of water going to the lavas and so on, we have this type of minerals. It oxidizes the rich metals we have in this area. So these are iron, and the difference of this rock, which is brownish, is because there's another metal in it. It's manganese, and that addition in the metal, it's brown. So just to be clear, the colors is because of metals, iron for sure, but also manganese in the amber one. So these three are the pigments we're gonna talk today. They were used like forever, even when we are living in caves for painting. If you see paints, the art there, they come from these rocks. You see in the modern later in our modern history, you have all these kind of different, uh, arts. We have all the paints before, the industry, before we have chemical, let's say, paints, they came from this kind of rocks. And as involved, now we have used them less and less. Some artists still use them, but because of the high demand and it's very expensive, I guess, to mine these rocks and make paints, they become more expensive. So people go to chemical substitution, chemical product. But it's very important to remember that when you go to museums, that most of the art come from this type of rocks. Paints, the Egyptian in the tombs, they use to paint them with this type of rocks. In Africa, the makeup the women put comes from this kind of rocks. You see a red ochre, you see a lot of women have red makeup that's come from this type of rock. In Cyprus, we use this in pottery, and also in our churches. So the old churches, they use this kind of rock to paint. So that's why they're UNESCO. Some of our old churches are UNESCO monument because of that. That's important. So the wall of the churches, just imagine all the art we have in the world that comes from this type of rocks. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Make knowledge your superpower, and I'll see you next time with another interesting subject.